The case of this Bobrisky guy or lady, I feel so much for him. As Christians, God said we should pray for mercy for everyone. No one is actually righteous. Because we all sin differently does not mean that we are saints. You know, the case of this Bobrisky can be described to a person who cannot learn about his environment, his situation and circumstances, like present circumstances. You were arrested and you were sentenced for some time. During the course of that 6 months, no one was aware of the things that you were going through if you hadn't said it out. You were released afterwards. No one was aware. If you had quietly lay low, maybe for example, or for instance, travel, take some time off, do your thing quietly. No, some people, when they see that you are living a private life, they think maybe you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes, as a person, you have to know the situation, the circumstances that is surrounding you now. You have to know the phase that you are in at that present time. You are not the only one that has sprayed money in parties, but you were being used as a scapegoat and you were sentenced. When you came back, you were supposed to be on the low key. Do you know that all these things that is coming out now, Bobrisky was given a VIP, these things has been going on for a long time, but nobody ever talk about it. It was never brought to the open. We all know that Nigeria is a corrupt country. It's a country that is still trying to find its feet when it comes to corruption and all that. The case of this Bobrisky is just like when you do good for some people, that good will even drag you down. That is just the case of this Bobrisky as a result of loose mouth. Sometimes it is better for us to keep things to ourselves. Sometimes it is not everything that we should say. Sometimes we should learn when to be quiet, when to be loud, when to be public, and when to be private. If he had just quietly, be on the low after being released from jail, I don't think he will be going through all these things that he's going through. Rather, he was released from prison, he came out, he did a photo shoot, he did a luxury birthday party. It was just everywhere. Let me tell you, Africa is a country that tries to uphold morality, no matter what is going on now. No matter the fact that people are taking the abnormal to become normal because it's rampant. A lot of Africans are against Bobrisky for what he stands for. And that alone should be enough to make Bobrisky to know that you should be on the low. You should keep some things to yourself. Look at it now. They are trying to use Bobrisky as a scapegoat. They are trying to use Bobrisky to show to the world that Nigeria is actually a functioning country. I pity for him. Bobrisky is not the country. It's not the problem of our country. But you see, everybody is up and doing because they want to use one person as an example to serve as a deterrent to others. Sometimes learn to stay private. I hope I have said enough.